Hey guys, Danny AR10 here, and here's my review of the Toshiba Thrive Tablet, the 10.1 inch Honeycomb 3.1 tablet that was just released, or excuse me, about to release tomorrow officially in the United States. Retails for $429 for the 8 gig, $479 for the 16 gig, and $529 for the 32 gig. Excuse me, $579. Uh, I've been a user of the Android tablets now, for a few months. I've been back and forth between a few different tablets, and for those interested in really the difference between all the Android tablets out there in the market, I really consider you guys really pay attention to the review I'm going to give you guys right now. As a consumer and not a tech site or blogging site who receives the product and has to review it, I went out on my own and I've had to review a few of the tablets. I picked up the Galaxy Tab, exchanged it, wasn't for me. Returned it for the Asus Transformer, wasn't for me. Tried out the BlackBerry Playbook, as you guys saw in my review. I've used the Zoom, didn't get around to reviewing it, and now I've come around to the Toshiba Thrive. So listen to the cons and pros I'm going to give you guys, and really take into account, a consumer's opinion on the differences between the tablets. So as you can see, once you first boot it up, it has the same honeycomb home screen or unlock switch. Compared to the other honeycomb tablets out there right now, for some reason the Toshiba Thrive seems to be a little bit more responsive. I don't know what it is. I don't know if Toshiba optimized it better or updated with their Toshiba system updates that they have built in. They have a application that does Toshiba update drivers, but it seems to flow more naturally. All the other Android tablets that I've used, once you enable a live background or you have some sort of widgets or a lot of applications like I do on this page, or like 4 widgets on this screen, it tends to lag in between home screens when you're switching in between. I don't know if you guys can see the difference on camera, but as I swipe, there's really zero delay and lag. It really doesn't lag much at all. It almost seems as natural as the iPad 2. I've downloaded some applications, been playing with it for a while, did some test shots, used the camera, and I'm very impressed with the camera quality. It does have a 2 megapixel front camera, like I showed in the unboxing video, and you also do get a 5 megapixel rear camera. I talked about a little bit about the backplate here. It is plastic, but it feels kind of like a rubbery texture. These are replaceable. Toshiba sells these backs in different colors at $19.99. You do have a lock switch on the top here that lets you unlock it, remove this back, and also lets you remove the battery. The first tablet available with a removable battery, which is probably crucial for some people because you like to travel a lot and maybe need to carry a spare battery around with you at all times. On top of that, I've used it all day yesterday and was able to get my review up pretty quickly because I've used so many of the Android tablets, and to me, I knew right away the differences between this and the other tablets out there. You're going to get, Toshiba claims you can get over 11 hours of battery, and I would hit that on the head that they nailed it. I full charged this thing since I got home yesterday after purchasing it. Used it non-stop. Videos, I uploaded a YouTube video. I been watching HD YouTube videos, watching Flash videos on YouTube aside from the application. I've been downloading applications. I restored the whole system back to how I had it when I had the Galaxy. So it means downloading, updating applications, have the screen at halfway brightness, live backgrounds running, and I was actually able to get a little bit over 11 hours and 20 minutes. And the good thing about it is, since this uses a charging brick, not a USB cable, it actually charges with an AC adapter. I actually was able to get it from 3% battery charge to 100% in an hour and 15 minutes. And that is incredible, considering it takes you almost 2 to 3 hours to charge an iPad from 0 to 100. So think about that, guys. On top of that, I seem to think that the browser, I use the Opera browser, which is, it has Flash built in, so make sure you update to Flash 10.3. Runs very smooth. There's no lag, no delays. The camera application is just like the one you've seen in the Galaxy Tab. It's the standard honeycomb camera. You guys can see there. You're not going to see much. It's just my bed. but it's a standard one. Same multitasking options that you have here as you do on all the other Android tablets. You have this little button here that pulls up your window, and you can see you can slide through the different applications that are open and hop back and forth. A couple other things that I didn't mention, I don't think, on the unboxing. Up here you have some indicators. Up here you have an actual power indicator that pulses when the tablet is sleeping. It's solid white when the tablet is on. You have the battery, which shows when it's charging, and your Wi-Fi light that's on when you have Wi-Fi enabled. Like I said, guys, the thickness on this is a little more substantial than your iPad 2 or your Asus Transformer. Just comparison's sake, I would say it is about an iPad 2.5 in thickness, if just for comparison's sake. To me, I haven't felt it to be that big of a difference. It is substantially light because of the plastic nature of the backing, and the parts they use are very lightweight actually. Everything's plastic, but very high quality plastic. It doesn't feel cheap at all. It's glass from end to end on the front. It is a 10.1 inch 1280 by 800. I believe it's an IPS display. Very good viewing angles. As you can see, I can tilt it all the way up like this, and you can still see pretty high brightness. It is a high resolution display. I compare it. People have saying that the screen is not as bright from reviews they've heard as the Galaxy Tab per se, and I notice it to be nothing less than as good as the Galaxy Tab. And I'm very anal when it comes to screen quality. I don't really get any of that backlight bleed that you've been getting on some of the Galaxies, where the screen is all black and you have the light bleeding in from the edges. You have no light bleed on this at all. Toshiba really took their time to perfect it and make sure that the quality was nothing but A+ before they shipped it out. When you do get the tablet, you will have a system update, not a Google Android update, but a Toshiba driver update of sorts. I'm really not sure what it did, but I went ahead and updated it yesterday. It was actually became available on the 7th. I guess pre-launch update. So on top of that, guys, if you're really in the market for an Android tablet, or just a tablet in general that has all the connectivity and ports that you need, this has everything that you cannot get on any other tablet right now. Like I said in my unboxing, you get AC adapter, 3.5mm headphone jack. Here you have your port connectors. Little flap flips open. You have your full-size HDMI, full-size USB, mini USB. Flip open to the top. You got a full-size SD card. Lets you expand the memory from 16 or 8 what you have, or 32 up to, I guess they make up to 32 gigabyte SD cards. So it's expandable beyond the doubt compared to any other tablet right now out there. You have your orientation lock button, your volume rocker, and you have your power button right there. On the top, you have, like I said earlier, you have your lock switch for the back cover, and that's pretty much it. All your ports are connected. All your ports are available. You can use for connecting a wired keyboard. You can use it to dock it with the dock connector that this has with a keyboard that they sell. They also have leather folio cases available at Best Buy already. Convertible stands. They have some leather trifold, bifold style covers if you're interested in that. And for the most part, they're pretty high quality. Android market seems to be expanding every day as far as honeycomb optimized applications are considered. I think they're up to about 150 or so that are featured on the Android market home screen that are optimized for Honeycomb 3.0. But for the most part, a lot of your regular standard Android applications will work. As you can see that I have quite a few, and just enough to get me by for what I need: Facebook, Twitter, app stores, Gmail, YouTube. So again, guys, bar none right now, after reviewing and analyzing and owning many Android tablets out there right now, from a consumer's point of view, this is your best bang for your buck and probably the best Android honeycomb tablet out on the market. And I would say it's a definite thumbs up and a definite worth a purchase, even for the 8 gig at $429. With the expandability that you have as with an SD card slot, you can upgrade your memory for relatively cheap and not have to worry about capacity. So once again, guys, thanks for sticking by me and watching my review. Toshiba Thrive on sale now. or on sale, excuse me, Sunday, July 10th, nationwide. Thanks again, guys. Danny AR10 signing out.